3D printing is a tool that will last for the next 50 years.
And so what happens is that as you shine the laser on the powder bed, the laser melts the powders.
It's actually the next frontier. By developing our own food printers, we can actually bring the cost down.
Not in a million years would I have thought that this hobby will eventually translate to my clinical practice.
It's very inspiring that we can impact somebody else's life through our actions.
Every day it's new possibilities to use 3D printing to change the way we are doing things right now. What are you doing, Lucky?
It's very underdeveloped for a husky, right? For 3 years old, he should be fully developed like my other husky, but he was born with Down syndrome because of inbreeding by irresponsible breeder. Okay. It's okay. So when the first owner got lucky and then realized that he had an issue, the owner wanted to put him to sleep. When I found about it, I just decided to adopt Lucky. He was only 7 months then. He wasn't able to walk properly, and then he has issue with his back, like the spinal cord is formed a bit different from a normal dog. So having a slightly elevated feeding bowl will make it easier for him to feed. So he gets distracted very easily. He'll eat a while, then he'll walk around a long time, then he'll come back. And then as he walks around, he will also kick the bowl as well. So something sturdy would be nice. So I've tried using, like very makeshift solutions like putting on the table or putting on a brick just to elevate the bowl. All right, Lucky, come. Yum yum. But these solutions were not that good. I mean, the bowl wasn't stable. So when I heard about Tony and his 3D printing company, I thought that, it's a good idea to try to get a feeding bowl to be customized to a good height that is suitable for Lucky to eat from.
Yeah, you see, actually, if it's like this,
Yeah, I think this is good. This is a good height.
Edwin, take the measuring tape.
I want to measure this.
We get a lot of interesting requests from customers. Every day it's new possibilities to use 3D printing to change the way we are doing things right now. This is what really keeps me going, I feel. That excitement and knowing that we have the machinery to address problems that customers are facing. So something like this would be a very interesting design because you say it can topple. We try to extend the stands a little bit and then make it more sturdy.
Yeah, make the base more sturdy.
Yeah,
right?
And at the end of the day, it's not just a dog bowl, it's a piece of art.
You'll fit quite well here, I guess.
Exactly, and then when your friends come over, hey, what's this? And then they'll be like, hey, it's a customized dog bowl for Lucky.
That's quite nice.
And we can also make Lucky's name come up here.
Oh, that's
wherever you want.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting. I've not seen such a thing before. Oh, the 3D pop-up will look quite good.
Yeah, it looks nice. What we have printed. So this has been 3D printed out, and then
it's good to the washer and then the printer.
And then the debinder. Okay. So if you notice over here, the lines, that's the ceramic. Back in 1958, that's about 60 plus years, my grandfather started this business. The company actually sells large format printers. So that's the drafting table, and at the back over there, you will see it uses ammonia to print on tracing paper. It's called blue line printing.
To make sure that
in 2016, after I left my job as an auditor at the Big Four, I came in here and then we diversified the company and we focused on 3D printing. I was in a room and I had no idea what 3D printing was about. I'm not even an engineer by background, and I was tinkering and playing with it and trying to figure out how this whole thing works. So when I was preparing to move into my house, my BTO 5 years ago, me and my wife realized that a lot of the products that are provided there are off-the-shelf items, right? It's not something that relates to me or it's part of my personality. What I'm trying to do now is to use 3D printing to provide a customized artwork, a vase, for example, or some sort of fixture in the house for that odd space corner or two So I'm using 3D printing, getting some really interesting designs, organic shapes, and doing it up nicely so that it's a talking piece, as a work of art.
So this is the first one that I actually do.
So actually this is quite nice. It has that turn, which is good. I think maybe we could do a little bit more less curve and a little bit more organic. This is a bit sharp. Whenever we have a design, right, and especially of that kind of scale, we print a miniature model first, just to see the form, the fit, everything is good. Actually, I like this better. This has that radial turn over here. So the bowl will then just come on top, maybe with a slight angle. And then maybe what I suggest is we have a little bit more of a curve.
I think we can just...
The amazing thing about this technology is that it's advanced so much that on a desk, I can click a button and I can produce a part as strong as metal and straight away use it. Now, isn't that crazy? When we were in lockdown, when all of us had to work from home, my team and I actually took back all our machines, and in the confines of our houses, we actually set up these mini factories where we were printing and still continue printing for our customers. So the idea is that we could easily deploy these machines, right, anywhere and start producing parts, and it's just business as usual for us. And I believe that this is the way it's going to change the world. This is just a small little snapshot of what we do on a daily basis. I do this for all my customers. Before I start, I always give them this sample over here. Please, with all your might, try to break it. No. So when customers are trying to reduce weight but keep the strength, this is the benefit of 3D printing. We've done bicycle pedals. We actually have customers printing drone bodies. You can actually print your jigs, fixtures, toolings, stuff like that that you need to use without having to prototype it and then go into the manufacturing of it. So you can see how intricate and detailed these printouts come out. Possibilities are pretty much endless. So we take that idea from that customer, we translate it into a 3D model, and then we print it. With the power of 3D printing, there's a lot of possibilities. Since we had a 3D scanner, I thought it was pretty cool to just scan one of my stuff. We play around with the designs, try to do something funky with it. So we get the 3D scanners to scan the profile of the person. This is right now being translated into a 3D model on the software. During the printing, it will tell where the head will go and release the materials. I like to explain it to customers. It's like a glue stick. You put it through that heated gun, it melts. And wherever you put that glue stick is where you're depositing that glue. It goes layer by layer all the way to the top. Other technologies does it the reverse way. They have a light at the bottom and it shines that light at this liquid resin, kind of hardens wherever the light shines because it's UV curing. The ranges of the pricing depends on materials, the technology you use, how big the items are, how small the items are, how intricate it is. It can range from like a couple of dollars all the way to $1,000 of dollars. So for this particular piece, it needed to be heavy and it has a little bit of a height. So it took roughly around 24 hours to print. On the way to meet Ian and pass him the dog bowl that we have customized for his dog, Lucky. I think the difficult part was actually to get the measurements for which would the angle for the dog would be, and designing something that is aesthetic as well as keeping in line the depth and height of the dog bowl in order for the dog to eat properly.
Hey Tony, hi.
Hey Ian, how are you?
Good, welcome, welcome. Come, sit.
Okay, this is the bowl.
Wow, it's very nice.
Really, really happy how it turned out. It looks like a porcelain kind of piece.
Finish,
It's
right?
actually-
Yeah, it's very nice.
It's actually plastic.
Oh, okay. And it looks like an art piece that
Exactly,
you can
exactly.
put inside the house. And it looks very different from all the other feeding bowls. It turns out better than what I expected. So I think this will be very useful for him. You can't tell from the face, but I think he's happy.
He's happy inside.
Should we try feeding him?
Yes, let's do it.
All right. So on the menu today for Lucky is chicken fried rice. All right. Up.
Meal set for a king.
Up. Yeah. Good boy. Okay, come, let's try eating. He's not working very well today. Stand properly. Okay, try stand at one. Okay, good boy. I was very pleasantly surprised that it met, in fact, it exceeded all my expectations. Is it nice, Lucky? I think Lucky is happy with the present, and I think the height is perfect for him. He's very comfortable eating. From the speed that he's eating, he's enjoying the new way to eat. Eating much easier. Dog fight. They're jealous.
Jealous.
Yeah.
It's really heartwarming to see animals also benefiting from the power of 3D printing. The best part is when I get to see their face light up when what we show them actually is something that they definitely need. And when I hit that spot, it's one of the best feelings whenever I come to work and meet customers like this.